Greetings to all human, alien, and Yu-Gi-Oh life forms. It is I, Purple Rayquaza, here actually bringing you something really new. It's a Yu-Gi-Oh deck profile, if you may, of this deck that I really wanted to try out. And I know it really sucks, but I've always liked this card. They look beautiful hands. But yeah, I always liked this card, Blue Eyes White Dragon, and I'm pretty sure most of you Yu-Gi-Oh guys know why I love it. First off, it's a dragon, and second off, it's the freaking Blue Eyes White Dragon. Who wouldn't like it? But anyways, this entire deck is based off of Blue Eyes White Dragon. I know it sucks. It's nothing competitive or anything like that. I just, wanted to try it out and see how I would fare against some rivals. I tried a little bit on Yu-Gi-Oh Pro. And I'll tell you what, it actually didn't do too bad. It worked well against, what was it? It worked well against Spellbooks. I went up against a Heretic Ruler. I beat him, kinda. Also, it sucks against Artifacts and Prophecy. That's all I'll tell you that much. It just... Yeah, but instead of, going through all this stuff, I'm gonna just move on forward and give you all of the, stuff. All the cards, and I'm gonna get the deck profile and maybe explain them. First off, in this deck, there are 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons. Obviously, since this is a Blue Eyes deck, you're gonna need Blue Eyes White Dragon. Second off, we have here Maiden with Eyes of Blue. I mean, what is there to explain about this card? I mean, this deck would not run if it wasn't for this card. I mean, it doesn't negate the effect of that, but it just gets Blue Eyes White Dragon on the field as fast as possible. So, I like that. Next off, we have White Stone a Legend. Oop, that's a bit tilted. White Stone a Legend. This is also self-explanatory. I run this because it is a great way of getting Blue Eyes to your hand, and that's basically what this deck is, to either get Blue Eyes to your hand or graveyard as fast as possible. Whoops. Let me get that. Fail. You have to see the contraption I built for this. I mean, it's just ridiculous. I'll probably show a picture on the screen, probably in the end, to show you what the contraption looks like. But anyways, here we have Rider of Stormwinds. Rider of Stormwinds is a great equipped card, Union. Kind of like a Union, basically. Makes it a lot harder to destroy Blue Eyes. And another card that I'm about to show next, which is going to be the next card, and it is Darkstorm Dragon. Run 3 of those. And the reason why I run... Excuse me for that little cut. I had a little bit of stuff to deal with for my parents. But anyways, like I said before, what we have here is Darkstorm Dragon. It's a Gemini, basically. You run it as a normal type in the grave on the field. Works well with this deck. And it just works well because it can be an effect monster on the field. Let's get rid of this. Obviously, we run 1 Honest. The Honest, basically, since there's a lot of light monsters, obviously except for Darkstorm Dragon, great for destroying a whole bunch of stuff, like I think Bielsa can be destroyed with Honest. I have no clue, don't quote me on that. Next we have 2 Alexandrite Dragons. They're a light dragon type monster. They run perfectly in this deck. Great for, just getting it on the field immediately. It's a level 4 star monster. Level. Too much into Pokemon. Great vanilla. And we run 2 Shining Angels. Shining Angel basically gets Maiden on the field as fast as possible. And White Stone of Legend if you don't have anything else. 1 Masked Dragon. Also great to bring White Stone of Legend out on the field. Can't get Maiden out, and it's kind of useless to get Rider Storms out. And we run 1 Red Eyes Darkness Metal. since this is a dragon deck, we run a Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. Also, one other monster, Prime Material. I'm thinking about getting rid of this because it really doesn't come in handy or anything like that. I just run it just because, just in case. I don't know. In case the opponent wants to get me down by life points cheaply. Anyways, when we move on to the spells, we have to run these 3 cards right here. Silver's Cry. Basically a monster reborn for Dark Storm and Blue Eyes. Then we run 3 trade-in. 2 reasons why I run this: draw power, and second, getting Blue Eyes to the graveyard. Next up, we have 3 Dragon Shrine. Also getting Blue Eyes to the little graveyard, and also get 1 to the hand at the same time, and I'll explain the strategy later. Almost dropped them. Next up, we run 2 cards of Consonance. I only run 2 because we only have 6 Dragon Tuners that can respond to cards of Consonance. It's a little bit easier with trade-in. That's why I do trade-in instead of 3 trade-in, not 2 trade-in, and 2 cards of Consonance. And finally, 1 sword. It's just great to stall the opponent and get the cards that you need for your hand. Not that many staples in this deck. More of the staples are in the traps, and that's what we're going to move on to next, the traps. Here we have 2 Castle Dragon Souls. Basically banishes dragons and give a little extra boost while you're at it. And once this leaves the field, you can get 1 of the banished cards onto the field. So if by any chance he uses Heavy Storm and gets Castle Dragon Souls out, you'll get a free monster. Or if he decides to keep it on the field, you get an extra 700 attack points to your Blue Eyes. So it works either way. Next up, 1 Torrential works really well, especially for first turn. 2 Sakaretsu Armors. Obviously I run these for destruction. 1 Bottomless Trap Hole works pretty well. And finally, a card that is really underrated and I think should be played in every deck, 1 Ordeal of the Traveler. Ordeal of the Traveler works really well if you want to stall your opponent out. Of course, if you only have 1 or no cards in your hand, it won't work. Alright, next up we have the extra deck. Just to give you a warning, it's incomplete. But it works. It works. Here we have 3 Zorai Silver Dragon. You have to run these in a Blue Eyes deck now, especially when you're running Maiden. So that's pretty much it about synchros. A couple synchros that I'm missing in this deck is Star Eater and that other one. What's it called? Star Eater and I forgot what it was called. I'll probably remember it by the end of the video. Another synchro monster that I'm missing in this deck is I forgot what it is. Anyways, now we move on to Big Sieges. We have number 88, Gimmick Puppet of Leo. When you have 1 Darkstorm and 2 Blue Eyes, it works really well because you can clear out the backfield with Darkstorm and then Exceed Summon number 8 and get 1 turn off with Gimmick Puppet of Leo. So it's perfect. And we also have number 11, Big Eye. The only reason why I run this is just in case I get too many level 7s from my opponent by any chance, and then I can use them for an Exceed Summon. But this bad boy, I like number 11 Big Eye. A couple of sieges that I'm missing is Thunder and Dragon, Neo Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon is I guess Sea Exige Tachyon Dragon, I don't know. C107 I think it is, I forgot. But besides that, I only run just random ones like Leviathan, Terabyte, Utopia, Black Trip of Corn, and Heraldic Crest. I just run these because they're random and they're the only Exceed monsters I have. But really, the only thing you need for this extra deck is really just these 4 bad boys right here. Yep, that's pretty much all you need for this. I hope this doesn't turn to be like an 11-minute video. Probably gonna edit a lot. But anyways, now we move on to the side deck. It's also pretty random. We have 1 obelisk, just in case I notice that my field gets full every single duel. I'll run an obelisk to kind of clear it out of the way. Next on, we have 2 Kaibamen. Great to get Blue Eyes to your hand, I guess. Or no, special summon Blue Eyes. And then we have these 4 guys right here. Just in case they can work in my deck, I'd probably put them in there. And finally, we have this little dude. Just in case I can destroy something with Exploder Dragon, I put it in. Yeah. I actually have Swords of Revealing Light in my extra deck. I think it's limited, so I think that's illegal. I'll check that out. 2 MST, just for some staples, just in case I'm running into spell books or something like that. I don't know. Axe of Despair, just in case I run out of attack power and I can use Axe of Despair to get a ton of attack points. So yeah. And then we have 1 Fiendish Chain, 1 Threatening Roar, and 1 Shadow Spell. Basically, Fiendish Chain and Shadow Spell are the same. They don't allow the opponent to attack. One of them just negates effects and so on and so on. But anyways, I think that's going to be it. I'm sorry that you can kind of see the books. Basically, the contraption here is that I have my books at the edge of my desk with my tripod like kind of holding it up, and the phone at the very top of the books with a little pen to get it a little angle. So yeah, before my phone friggin' falls off from this contraption, I think that's pretty much it. Like, the strategy is pretty self-explanatory of Blue Eyes. It's just get Blue Eyes on the field as fast as possible and do a lot of combos like summon Azure Eyes, use main with Eyes of Blue, and that's pretty much it. But yeah, anyways, tell me if you want to see some duels on Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro or something like that. I'm not really that good with this deck on Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro. It really sucks, but I tend to do pretty well against most decks. I mean, Prophecies and Artifacts always kill me. But besides that, I think we're gonna end the video off here. I'm sorry if the quality really sucks, but I'm filming this on my iPhone, and I do not know how in the heck I'm going to edit this so it looks right. It's probably just going to look like an iPhone screen. Either that, or if I can make it wide, then it'll probably be like that. But anyways, I think we're going to end things off here. I'm sorry that I didn't upload any Pokemon episodes today, but you guys may know that the World Cup is on, and me and my family watched it, and Germany won. Yay, Europeans rock. Sorry if you're South American. But anyways, we're going to end things off here. Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow when I upload Pokemon Ash Gray, I believe. Yeah. And feel free to put challenges in this video for my Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Let's Play. So yeah. Again, sorry for the crap quality. See you guys tomorrow. Peace!